Okay, we're live. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Gonna go set up the information and share it. Ignore that profile picture you see on the screen. We'll talk about that shortly. We'll talk about that shortly. But I have to do the usual stuff. But I think we're gonna have quite a bit of fun for the reasonably short session we're gonna do today. I say reasonably short, but it'll probably be about the same length as the session we did yesterday, I think. Realistically speaking. It's not going to be a long stream, again. Tuesdays are special days sometimes. Where we get to do Tuesday things. Yep, we back again. Okay, we gotta share this out. I am extremely tired. Because, yet again, I stayed up until like 7 or 8 in the morning. I had a reason this time. It wasn't because I was watching somebody else play the game. Okay, We did watch the Tomodachi Nintendo Direct in the Discord this morning. And I like Tomodachi Life a lot. This Direct kind of let me down a little bit. I don't know if I need to talk about here. I should be talking about that on the show, which I don't think I'm going to run tonight. I said I was going to do a work stream tonight instead. So maybe Friday. That, and I doubt anybody's going to be watching this is into Tomodachi Life. Really fun game, but... and popular game, but I think I'm one of the few people I've ever met that actually like that game. Stayed up for daily reset in stocks. Had someone on your friends list with a 666% increase, which is awesome. Oh, I think I took a picture of it to remind me, but I can't pull it up now. You had another 400 something percent. It was like 419% or 420 something percent for me today. So we made a lot of money. I think I have over 1 million credits right now. Which is crazy for how early this account is. Okay. Everything is shared out. So, to address the red-headed elephant in the room. So last night, or this morning when I was doing dailies,
I hate fools who like to
I hit the free 10 pull.
Thank goodness you're not one of them.
And in the free 10 pull, she just decided to show up. And if you also look what's equipped, on the very, very first armament pull, again, on the both accounts, I got her sword. Very first try. So I wasn't planning on getting her on this account, but since they wanted to give it to us in only the free ticket pulls they've been giving us anyway, yeah, I'm not going to complain. Like, I didn't have to touch any of our Oberl at all. Like, at all. That can all still just be saved for Yvonne. And I still have, the other half of the login tickets left for this, too. Stacked account already, yeah, I know. Right, I still have this week's worth of login tickets left. So, but are those... Yeah, I think they're just plain character tickets. So those could go to Yvonne. Obviously, we got to do a 10 pull. Or no, I don't. That's the other account that went far enough to get that. We didn't even hit the Headhunter 10 pull for the next banner. So, because, like, you know, if you hit 60, you get a free 10 pull that's dedicated just for the banner after this. But we don't even have that in this one. I'm confusing that. That's my other account. We got this in less than 40 pulls. Because I think it was even the first one on the list too. So technically we got this on pull number 31. Not that it matters. As far as that banner's concerned, there's still only 30 pulls on it, because that free 10 pull doesn't count towards your total pity. It does count to when it resets your 50-50 or whatever, so we wouldn't have the guaranteed 120 anymore anyway. That's the other big reason why after you get the character you just stop pulling. But as far as that banner is concerned, only 30 pulls were ever done on it. So yeah, pretty stacked. Pretty stacked. What's this? Oh, okay. That's right. We probably got more of these while we were sleeping.
So, how's that for my real power?
So we can get each of these to 1. But also, I only had enough stuff to get her to 41. So we're going to have to do stuff. I have to build a team around her now. Because none of all my team was built for the electric.
Where should I be gathering my data this time?
So obviously you want her to be the driver for sure. We're probably going to have her as a healer still no matter what. I think support-wise, you want Akakuri, right? Are Dilia and Antle work with her? Okay. Wolfguard sub DPS, that makes sense. But still Antle, just because of the SP generation? Is that it? Is that the only reason? Because I know you can get SP generation from her, and you get, like, almost mono fire out of that, right? But the problem would be Antle's already leveled. So I'd have to be leveling a bunch of people. Actually, just 2. On top of our main person. Because Ardilia, luckily, is also leveled. Because we were using her in the other team. But both Wolfguard and Akakuri are... I think Antle only if I have her P0. Well, yeah, I don't have any higher version of her at all. It's 0-1. I got weapon. That's it. I think I want Akakuri anyway, just because I do need to diversify our teams.
Akakuri up Z7 reporting in. Excited to join the mission. Let's make it a success.
That also means I need to use my other team that I already have out to go grind some experience real quick. So that's what we're doing before we go to the boss, because I also know that the Tragulos will be way easier to fight with a leveled Surtur team. So oh, you haven't done yeah, I know. We have the other option now, but I don't have people over 60, so why would I flip it?
Don't blink or I might just disappear on you.
No, my luck was just like crazy last night. Or this morning, however you want to figure when the daily reset is. Also went over to ZZZ, and I've been trying to fish for M1 Yeshengguang. I'm like 24 pulls away from it. Don't know if I'll hit her. I should be 23 pulls away. I accidentally pulled on the wrong banner on my main account because I forgot that I was pulling on my main account. On my streaming account, the one that you guys get to see when I stream here, I've been fishing for her W engine, very high in pity, so it's not, or low in pity, whatever you want to call it, high, far away from getting the engine. And I'm not expecting to get it. Accidentally pull on that one, forgetting which account I'm on. Literally zero pity. I checked the history. The last thing I pulled was Zhao's W engine weeks ago. I get Yeshengguang's engine again. So now I have her engine at overclock too. Not that I need it. That's not what I was trying to pull for. Crazy night. Yes, I am on again. We're at this again.
Stay safe, team.
Focus on the battle. I shall provide cover and fire.
Target locked. Ready, ready.
Got lucky and Doken last night. Oh, how did I feel about Lenore? Like I said, I only ended up watching the first 6 episodes. I do still have it bookmarked, so I will watch more of them later. But I kind of liked it. I don't know how I feel about it in animated form, though that is the only form I've experienced it. The humor was fine. I didn't find myself laughing too much, except for some of the background gags I thought were actually pretty good. And I think maybe the pacing is what stopped me from actually outwardly laughing. Not that the animation doesn't have charm. It clearly is made on zero budget whatsoever. And it reminds me of some other stuff from around that time, like Salad Fingers. But I think it just doesn't hit the pacing as well as if those were in panels. I haven't read the comic, but I can kind of see how the animation almost reflects panels. And I probably would find it funnier in, like, sequential art form. Like, if I actually had a comic in front of me. But also, that was only 6 episodes. I might find it funnier as I go through it. But I see the strength in the humor. I think the voice acting probably doesn't help either. But it reminds me of stuff like Salad Fingers as well, even with the voice acting. Like, all of that stuff feels very Salad Fingery, which I did like Salad Fingers back in the day. I'm going to need way more than this. So this team should be high enough level we could do 3, right? What is 3? No, 3's going to be like 60. We're probably going to have to run this one again. Not that I can't do the 60 at this level. You could totally fight something 10 levels above you and be fine. It's just going to take forever, and I don't think that's worth it. We're going to be getting too little experience per time investment. Luna reminds you more of Johnny Never Saw Salad Fingers. I could see the Johnny stuff too. It definitely reminds me of that. I would say story and character-wise, like what you see on the screen, definitely reminds me more of Johnny. I agree there. I'm just saying the way the animation is done and the way the voice acting and everything is done really reminds me of Salad Fingers. Though Salad Fingers is kind of somewhat in that realm too. It's just a little further away story-wise. In any given episode. Yeah, that's level 60. That would take way too long. I know what we need to do first. First. We need to get the experiences building up in my ship. That's going to make a huge difference. But we're going to have to run experience. We're going to have to run potential. I'm going to have to, like, run around and pick up a bunch of stuff. Oh, nice. Congratulations. 20 multis. Yeah, I feel like with my level of luck, the way this game works, I'm probably going to enjoy this on the gacha level a lot more than most people will. Because I've heard that, you know, people can go... You're still going to get your guaranteed. That's not the part. But every time you lose a 50-50, a lot of people lose hope. Even if it's, like, 2 characters in a row. And people could go, like, 5 times. Right? Well, especially after the 120 guarantee's gone. It gets even worse, right? And you can lose, like, 5 or so 50-50s in a row. I don't do that. That's not me. Way better than OG. Pitying that game was 300. I've heard. Yeah. I'm also not planning on whaling in this game at all. I mean, so far I've been enjoying everything for free. I do like spending at least a little bit in games I'm enjoying, so at some point I will probably buy a small pass or something on my main account just because I've been enjoying it, but I do not plan on dropping money. I don't have money to drop that much anyway. But, this is the button I need to hit. I will probably drop maybe like a 5 at some point. Actually, do we have the higher one yet? No, we don't. Okay. That would have been so helpful if we had the higher one. Okay, we actually have to extract seeds if we want to continue this. I know before extracting the seed, we had enough to, oh, what are we doing? It brings us to the next one. We had enough to upgrade one of those people when they hit the cap. I think it's probably better to just get some seeds going, or and growing. And I'll go just manually collect the other ones I need. But this should help.
Don't blink or I might just disappear on you.
I think we need to
Eccomi.
level these guys first. The closer they catch up
The pack hunts with purpose.
to like level 40,
Only the biggest
the
bugs
sooner
to
we can
victory
actually
will
just use
Come on,
her
let me
team
do something for
to keep leveling. Alright, so now we need to get mushrooms. Oh, we only have enough of these for one person anyway. I'm gonna have to go dive in. Where's the nearest? Oh, that's so far. Well, I guess there's nothing else to it. I think there's probably another one just south of there, and I missed it. By the other entrance. I think there's one by the other entrance.
Look! Someone's over there.
Someone is over there. If I talk to you, are you going to tell me of how we can refight bosses? Is that what this is?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Hey.
Oh, hey, Matthew. Well, that's unlocked. Yeah, I think there was another one. It's about equal distance, though. So it's probably just worth running from where I am. Hey, Mike.
Some Orleans suddenly move away when we approach. Why? Can it be some form of energy-based repulsion?
I do think if I still do my work stream later, because I was planning on just streaming while I do prep stuff for the magazine I'm going to be working on. Or technically, I already started working on.
Hey.
No, ignore you guys.
Looks like that guy shut down
I
any
think
chance of
I
negotiations.
could probably just bypass OBS altogether. Give my computer a rest for a change, and just go straight from the YouTube studio. Because even if I wanted to listen to Newgrounds Radio or something like that, and I wanted everybody else to hear it too, I could just inject it through my microphone. No! I dropped. Night Slayers page 14 comes out on Global Comics tomorrow? Nice. Nice, nice, nice.
Hey.
Right, the dogs here are technically friendlies. I guess they're neutrals. They're things you can hunt. There are bad dogs, so if you feel bad about it, you don't ever have to hunt these guys. You can just go out of your way to kill the enemy dogs that want to kill you anyway. You can just leave the nice ones alone, and you'll still get meat from the ones the enemies have trained to be bad. So most of the time, I just ignore the dogs.
Am I looking? Still waiting for some?
Okay.
Eccomi.
Next one, you. Global Comics Discord is getting infested with scam bots? Oh, I didn't know that. I haven't checked it in a while. I have it. I've been in there since, I think, pre-launch of Global Comics. I just have not gone in there a while. That's kind of sad, though.
Appreciate your approval, admin. So, can I skip the mission report this time? No.
Oh, I need blues.
Fine.
I need lots of blues. Accounts getting hacked by scammers? Yeah, but accounts can only get hacked by scammers if you're dumb enough to click on the links. But I do know there's a lot of Global Comics creators that are old, I guess is a good way to put it. So the least rude way to put it. There's a lot of them that are barely digital comic creators that don't really understand this stuff. They Global Comics was even like their first time putting their stuff in a digital format because it gives the author a lot of control, and so that's what incentivized them to hop on in the first place. I've seen some people in there that are like 60 plus, when I mean old, right? There are people in there that are like twice my age. Now, there are some younger people that fall for stuff like that too. Not saying it's only older, but I'm not surprised that a lot of the older people have clicked on that stuff, not realizing what a phishing scam looks like. See, yeah, Matthew says, I received 2 emails today about how I'm banned. Just click here to refute the claim. And that's the type of thing where it's like, you just ignore it. Unless you actually recognize the email, right? I know the email for 3 of the author representatives, or I would say author, creator representatives at Global Comics. So if I got an email from one of them, from their actual email, then I would probably click on a link. I at least got the Mr. Gosh's introduction. I did. I saw Mr. Gosh. I think that was the one where the voice acting kind of ended up ruining the humor a little bit. And I think it's because they were trying to fit all of the lines that would have been in a comic bubble into like half a second. Yeah, but you gotta actually know the email of who's sending you this stuff. Or another thing to just know about phishing scams in general, nobody's ever going to send you an email about reverting your ban unless you requested it. That's just how all these sites are always going to work, right? You go to the site, you realize you're banned, then you request to refute it. Nobody's going to like send you an invite to remove your ban. But a lot of people don't know that.
The pack hunts with purpose. Only
God,
the quickest
so much
path
more
to
of this.
victory will do.
I need so much more of that. Okay. I think we have enough. Yeah, we'll have enough mushrooms to do it. So I'm gonna need to do like one of these, several of these. Let's do one of these first.
Who's the test subject this time?
I'm probably gonna have to do another one of these after I get them up to level 40. Probably have to do a few of these. But I think I just want to get them to 40 first. If I can get them to 40, then I can use that team to grind.
Unit.
All variables within estimates.
Oh, I backed up into it. Why did I do that?
Sail 7, annihilation.
Oh, is this the one where they don't take a lot of regular damage, but they explode when you get to the finisher? Got your Zero tier factory up. Nice. Dude, just like fishing for overall for my main account, because I'm just like so close to guarantee. So close to guarantee. I've been doing the factory sims, and they are so boring.
Victory electrified.
But I've done, I think, maybe 10 of the factory sims so far before I left off to do the Tamagotchi live stream this morning. I'm sure I have more of the standard, the built-in factory blueprints now than I did before. Because I think that's how you unlock the ones that they built for you in the game. I have not bothered to check, but they are really dumb. I was watching Braxophone's beginner mistake guide 7 days after it came out, and a lot of it was like, okay, I already know that, I already knew that, I knew that, I figured all this stuff out day one. But a lot of people don't figure it out, so those guides are still worth it. And when he was talking about where to go to grind your overall, he was like, this is probably the last place you want to go to get it, because frankly, it sucks. And I appreciate that he says something like that in what is a sponsored video. Probably because the rest of the game he praised a lot, but, you know. It is true that the tutorials suck, so don't lie about it. Okay, we need more of these, or... Well, actually, let me upgrade her first.
Am I looking all right from this?
What is the operator? This is operator list.
Contemplate. A strong team is one without any weak links.
We're gonna have a Tanuki on our team.
Oh, a promotion? What an honor! Feels like a nod to me and the whole Z7 crew. Rest assured, we'll keep pushing forward.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do that several times, but we've got enough to raise somebody now. Of the mushrooms, anyway. I'm not gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to go get more for the other person. But now we need to go farm. Stupid amount of experience.
Who's the test subject this time?
Engaging. Stay safe, team. You'll see this through.
I hope they. Obviously, it's hard to get a hand on it. It's not just them. It's Discord. I hope Global Comics is able to do something. Maybe be pickier about who they let into the Discord. I think usually an easy way to prevent that is to make sure that people only get guest roles until they're approved by somebody. That usually stops bots from ever getting roles. The issue is you can still click on the side and start messaging people. So like maybe you need to do like an @ and be like, hey, before you accept a link from somebody, come in here and check their roles. That still take the effort of somebody reading the notification. They add everyone, but it's better than nothing. Because I really like Global Comics as a site. I really do. I think it's probably the best comic hosting site right now. If you actually want people to have a full comic reading experience. And the fact that they have mainstream stuff being sold on there also helps bring eyes to your indie comics. And it'd be a shame to lose some creators just because phishing scams are going rampant in their Discord.
Engaging. Stay safe, team. Let's show them what we got.
Though I guess one way to do it is to completely prevent it. What you do is when you make your temporary guest user, you only give them access to a room that only that temporary guest user's in. And that way they can't actually see anybody who's online.
Incoming bad news.
Because if you can't see the user list, you can't send them messages. That's like an instant fix to all of that. I love the multi-bounce. The multi-bounce on Ardelia is so satisfying.
Commence L7, annihilation.
Anyway.
Forward.
Oh my god, how much of this do we need? All of it? All the experience?
Watch your step, people. We'll see this through.
Maybe we'll back out after this one and see where we are.
Be gentle, Mr. Dolly.
Victory electrified.
This. Oh, I backed up too much. I mean, most of the damage comes on the return, but you still get a lot of damage throwing it through. I need to not back up. Did I know that Morbius is the Spider-Man villain with the most appearances in comic form? No, but I would have guessed it would either be him or Venom. Because they've adopted a role further than just being a Spider-Man villain. More than most of the other ones, so they appear in all kinds of places. I probably would have guessed Venom first. I didn't know it was Morbius, but he would have been up there. In fact, like, Morbius has kind of gotten to the point that he's almost ceased being a Spider-Man villain altogether. Yeah. He's been an anti-villain longer than a hero. I think even longer than Venom has been in that exact same role. I think Venom stayed a villain longer. Movie could have been good if it was in better hands. Yeah, that's the case with most movies, though. Right? Like, a lot of times it's either a director problem and or a production problem, like the producers and stuff getting way too meddling. Though even a director problem is still ultimately a production problem because the producers end up giving the money and picking the director and stuff like that. Though sometimes the director does approach a producer. They could say no. They could be like, no, your vision sucks. But producers, for the most part, don't actually know that much about the craft of making a movie. So they wouldn't even know if something sounds like it sucks on paper. And they don't even know if the director is good at executing something that is good.
Where are we headed? I hate fool. Oh.
Okay, we
Get
need
in
you to be...
The pack hunts with purpose.
Oh my
Only the
god, that
biggest
was
bugs
only
do
enough to
victory.
get him to 40.
A strong team is one without any weak links.
The Tanuki's not even going to be close. Look, it didn't even get a level up. Arg! We're going to have to burn sanity tickets. Okay, you know what? I think we're going to use that other team, though. I think Wolfguard being 40 is probably enough. Because the only damage she's going to be applying is from buffing us anyway. And that's going to be more me leveling up her skills than her actual level. Oh, hey, we had a temple. Let's do a temple. Yeah. So I think she's fine. As long as our sub DPS is at 40, we should be able to clear these things fast enough. We also just don't have to touch this at all anymore. The only tickets we're gonna get are the ones that work for any banner. I already got all of the ones that are only her banner. So we could just hoard until Yvonne comes out. We got extremely lucky. People who don't read comics say the idea of a Spider-Man-less Spider-Man verse by Sony was a really bad was really bad when it really was in execution. Listen, I'm gonna be honest. Somebody who's read comics a lot, I think it was also a really bad idea. I don't think it was just down to the execution. You don't need Spider-Man in all of this stuff. Did I get double red? What was this? That was like double red and a bunch of yellows. What the heck was this 10 pull?
Got anything to
Like,
say?
yeah, I don't think Spider-Man needs to be in all the movies. You could have a lot of movies without him,
How about we
but
just
he's kind of
call it
also the glue that holds all of it together, so he needs to be somewhere. Yeah, I know. This is crazy. I'm gonna have to probably clip the standard banner pull, though. It was double red and like 4 yellows.
I've studied Originium automation and occasionally helped with modifying or repairing.
Oxy 7 skirmisher. Captain, I can cure.
Who'd we get?
Administrator.
Another Ardelia. That's fine. We use her.
Ardelia.
I'll take her
Geologist
potential.
from Rhodes Island. My current. Captain.
Пограничник. Rhodes Island operator.
And I guess we got potential for him too. It looked like it was a bunch of yellows. I guess it wasn't. I guess it was all purples. It looked like a bunch of yellows on screen though. But I guess you can't tell the difference between like the blue and the yellow one. But double red still. You know what? That's great. Yeah, you can tell the difference between the yellows and the blue when they're in the air, but I think they kind of look the same after they land. I think that's part of the issue. Yeah. Very lucky, but also unlucky that they're both characters I already pulled. I guess. I don't know. Ardelia is probably the best unit on that banner because you can plop her into any team. I can never complain about getting more of her. Getting more Ardelia is like in launch of Star Rail, getting more Bronya. Like, you can't complain about them just giving you more Bronya. So it's almost 1-to-1 there. She literally works in all 4 of these other people's teams. But that's great.
Am I looking all right from this?
That's her second potential, by the way. We've already gotten one. What does this one do? Friendly presence improved when the controlled operator touches Shadow of Mr. Dolly. Ardelia also treats another allied operator with the lowest percentage HP with half of the treatment effect. Oh, yes, this is the group healing. This is the now pick up the sheep even when you're full because you'll be healing other people. I don't have to swap off of my person to heal now. I've had this for a while on my other one. What does his potential one do? Yeah, it's a great P2. See, improved. Yeah. 15 SPs returned. Well, that's pretty good. Let me guess. For him, he said he's physical, but I mean, you could probably put any of the SP generators with him because he's physical. You can put Antle on there too. He's probably wants to be like a skill spamming team, right? Like we want to get as much SP generation on him as possible so he could just keep spamming his skill. If that's his first potential. That's cool. That's cool. Okay, before we continue doing that, premium Antle now. Yeah. Before we do that, we are going to go probably burn some sanity tickets because I have a lot of them saved up just to get more experience. I need to switch off teams. We're going to unlock stage 2 of the other outpost because since I was trading batteries, I hit it in like 2 trades. It took no time at all for me to need to do the upgrade, so that's where we're going. Wait. Yes, wait, this is the one we need to do. We need to go there? See, Fizz says, if I ever get more active on Newgrounds, I might partner with somebody on a Morbius fan animation. Have to get more well-known, though. That could be cool. There's a lot of people who love doing animations like that, but yeah. You just need to go around, you need to talk to people. It should be an Amazon package arriving from around 6-ish, or sometime before 6. Okay, I'm gonna have to constantly look out the door. That was a text I just got from Marsupial. Give him a salute. Salute. Yeah, but Newgrounds has, for a long time, always been about the fan animation. So if you just, spend a lot of time on there, get into the forums, actually talk to some people, you probably find somebody who wants to do it with you. Somebody who's already been itching to do that exact thing. I don't know if you'll be able to convince somebody who isn't already inclined to do it, but there should be plenty of people on there who are inclined. Oh. That's right.
Don't blink.
Him getting to 40 was my requirement. She could just stay back at 20. I don't think she's gonna die. I think we'll be fine. Oh my god, I love her movement, the dress and everything. This character is just so well designed. I like the bounce. And the big puffy shoulders.
We've trained for this.
I love the bells at the shoulders. This is a good character.
Look, Nothman and his crew are over there.
That and she gets to swing big giant sword is also great.
Endman? Everyone. You're all here.
I think because I had enough stuff to level a weapon up to 60, her sword is higher level than she is.
Reports of a few lane breakers equipped with UW
Because I haven't been using any of our weapon promotion stuff. That's what I need to do to this team. None of these guys are geared.
That they're still...
Before I jump into leveling anything, I should probably put at least basic level gear. Like, I have the basic attacker or physical gear set on
this wasn't a wasted trip.
Lay right now, but I don't have anything on Wolfguard or Akakuri. So that Akakuri be level 20, no gear on at all. I'm probably gonna die in one shot. I can at least let her survive if I put something on her.
With so many casualties, moving quickly is impossible. But their injuries need immediate care. We must head back at once.
Hey, if we look that way, we can see the infestation.
Yes, there's a big chasm in between, but the direct distance isn't actually that far. I remember you Endfielders got this facility that lets you swoosh your way across the
zip line.
air, right?
Are you talking about zip lines?
Yeah, that's it.
I haven't
Of
done this
course.
mission yet
Should we give it
on
that
the
a
other
shot?
one. Because my battery production was not
All right.
started as
Good.
soon as I did in this
I'll
one, so I
just
didn't
check
have
on
enough
the
saved
engine
up.
while you handle that. Fingers crossed. It's
Does he
nothing
actually?
more than
Is that
scratch.
why I always find a zipline over here? In the shared stuff is because they make us build a zipline? Do I have ziplines on me?
Given the width of the chasm, this location seems pretty good.
Yeah, this is about where people put it. Do I have any ziplines on me at all? I don't. That's not the button I wanted to hit. I know I have the long zip lines. The zipline relay tower
Don't worry, I'm around.
in my
Let's go
storage.
ahead and waste your time some more.
Let me put these in my storage. These are the things I don't need on me. I don't need any of this on me either. Or this. Oh, I'll need that for making gear, I guess. I actually probably need more wood. Don't need this. Oh, or this. So, where's my zipline towers? This, the pylon. That's what I want. I want the zipline pylon. I think, no, not the pylon. Tower. I want the purples. Those are the better ones. Also, while I'm thinking
Looking
about
for
it,
me? You finally remember something?
temporarily, we might just steal other people's gear. Antle is on the wrong set anyway.
On to the teeth.
That's actually better
Very
for you.
wise decision.
I'll make him like a mage set later. I'll start producing blue pieces so we can have better gear soon. So people aren't sitting on this stuff the entire time. And man, you don't even have the full set. Can I craft one? Oh my god, I actually don't even have anything for her. I'm gonna have to craft it. Freaking Perlica's just been sitting on this stuff. Okay, that's next thing. We'll do that next. Finish this first. Oh, actually,
I hate fools who...
Get into a sun.
weapon. Switch. I'm going to guess... Yeah, heat damage. This is what we're putting on him.
Very well balanced. Grazie.
That's not the one I wanted to click. Potential. That's you don't stop it. Don't pop up your tutorials. I don't want to see them. This gun even kind of matches him in design. Sure. Well, this is a decent gun. I don't mind leveling this. Let's make him stronger. We got it. Sub DPS. He's worth getting more damage to. What do we want to put on her? Thermite cutter? Do you want to just give her thermite cutter for no reason? The wielder skill recovers SP or grants a link state. No, I think her SP only comes from ult though, right? I don't think her skill recovers any. I don't think Thermite Cutter works on her. That would be for we picked Thermite Cutter up for Brog, right? Because his now does generate SP. Got it. How's this one? Ultimate gain efficiency could be fine. Intellect, it is her main stat. Yeah, and ultimate is where we get her SP gain, so this is the one we want on her.
Weapon.
This is definitely the one we want on her.
Definitely feels unique. All right.
Sword in the Past is really good on her. I could see it, because the Sword in the Past is kind of just like second order good for Lei, right? And they're both fire sword users. It's like this is what you put on Lei if you didn't pull her sword for some reason. I think that Fort Maker is good right now. We want her ultimate up as much as possible. I don't think there's any problem with putting this on. Her ultimate is how we're going to be getting our SP back. I don't think we got it yet, did we? No, we didn't. I could probably put it on one of these in the meantime. When the wielder's combo applies art boost first. Oh, team games heat damage dealt or electric damage. That's good. We can put that on her. That would be decent in this team. We're going to be doing a lot of heat damage.
Could you stand a little further, Professor?
Obviously, we'll want to put her weapon on it.
I don't want
But
to
because
hurt
this
you
account
by
is like
accident.
a day behind or whatever, it might actually be 2 days behind. I don't think I missed a login day, but I might have. We haven't hit the part in the login event where we get her weapon for free. So we don't have it yet. But this will be a good holdover. Because we're going to be doing heat damage. Actually, I think this is good on both teams. What was the other one? Was it buffing electric? I think as a holdover, this is just good for us in general. Yeah, it was heat and electric. This fits in both of the teams that we're running. Cool. Also, I almost want to steal his equipment temporarily to give to her, just because I think she would survive easier, but whatever. I don't care. We'll just make more. Like, let's hit some trees on our way. Because that low-level stuff needs wood. Oh, I love the kick in the middle of her combo. It's very satisfying. It's like, yeah, gouge his eye out with your heel. Zip line. Let's put you as close to the edge as we possibly can. But now the zip line is going to need power. Oh my... This is it, right? This is the... We're going to have to create a long route to get power. Oh, this is... Why can't I just leech off the power of the research center? Why? How many do I have? 15 relay towers? That's not bad. Okay. So first things first. We're gonna have to place one of these. What's the furthest I can get away and you still get it? I think that's it. Just in case, you know, trying to get as much distance as we possibly can. We could be about 30 meters away from the pylon. So I think... Oh, you know what? This is a perfect place for our tower. Right on this little rock, where you would put absolutely nothing else. So, I mean, I guess we're going to start mining here. I guarantee you they do this, so you have to have relay here anyway. So that you have no excuse but to start your mines. So here's what we're gonna do. How many mines do I have? Do I have any on me? Do I have any electric mining rigs? I have none. But this is a different type anyway. I don't have any of that in my backpack. I'm gonna get my blue electric mining rigs on my way back here. Okay, this relay tower is going to be right here. I'm going to start transmission from this side. Don't worry, there's a madness to my method. How far? Here? Yeah. Like right on the edge. Plug in. Even though none of these have power, I think it's easier to judge our distance if we actually take it from this way and go around. Oh, do I have... I'm gonna have to put this out here, right? I don't think it'll fit. Doesn't matter, we can actually walk this. No, it won't fit. Okay, let's back up. You're probably gonna have to go right here, I think is fine. You're not blocking the road. Do I have... No, not this. This. The one where they become relays? Yes. Okay. So if I can't get a good spot in here, I don't think it should be a problem. Oh no, it's still in the shade. I think I'm gonna lose distance. Yeah, we're gonna lose distance. Okay. Unless... Oh, wait. There's a random spot here. There's a random spot on the side of the road that's fine. What about you over here? Can you fit here? Yes. Excellent. I don't know how you guys are connecting through the rock. I'm not gonna judge it. Oh, I need to grab it. We'll get you later. I see a perfect spot for a relay tower right here. You better work here. Yes, you do. I don't know if this will reach, though. Am I going to need another tower? No, I think we're fine. I think we ended up with all the perfect spots. Boom. Actually, wait. We gotta grab this, because we're going to need power over here. Oh my god. Why did you take control? Please stop taking control of my camera. There we go.
The distance looks just right. We can definitely zipline our injured people to safety.
Honestly, this is some of the most fun part of the game right here.
Chop chop, people. Let's go get the crew.
Now, before we do, though, let me go get my mining rigs. I might as well set them up while I'm there. We have 3. I think there was more than 3 slots. Oh, all these other ones are somebody else's. Sorry guys, I got more important things to do right now. Can one of these support all 3 of these? Probably can. It won't be super efficient though, because I'm gonna have to drop another one anyway. Let's just start our grid. This one will support these 3.
Something dangerous is up ahead. We better be fully prepared.
Just hotbar. And is it gonna be overlap? Yeah, there's gonna be overlap. I don't care, that's fine. Overlap is fine. That's the minimum amount I could actually do it with, though. That's the problem. Completely unnecessary, but let's just grid all this stuff together. Yeah, get to work. I don't have enough power now. No! Okay. Okay. I'm gonna have to go and actually add some thermal banks to my main output, I think. Or I could probably just put it here. It doesn't matter as long as batteries are going into it. Okay. Let's do this first. I know I could easily just talk to these guys, but this is bothering me. Let's take this spot right here, this output. Let's grab, where's my thermal bank? I know they gave me one for free. There we go. Yeah, I know. I saw that coming. Don't worry about it. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. Where is our batteries? Now we're at 420 maximum power. But now that we're mining these things, we can actually even start making better batteries.
Phew.
thank goodness you're here to help us. Everyone is now safe. I could hardly sleep at night these past couple of days. I can't stop thinking about the crewmates who went missing. It may sound hopeful, but I believe they're still out there, alive. But I can't put the team's lives at risk again. Not anymore.
Enough, man, my boy. You saved all of us. You gave dozens of lives a chance. We are counting on you to save more people. If you believe they're still out there, then we should keep looking. The watchtower is perfect for mounting a signal receiver. If we receive anything, I will be the first to tell you.
You're right. We got plenty of people at the infrastation. I should take proper care of them.
Dapan's pretty cool. I like Dapan.
That's the spirit. I'm glad you're sorted it out. I say it's time for a meal. Only work when you got food in the belly. Hey, Tim, you're coming along?
I mean, he also has the benefit that pandas are cool, so that's already a +1 to him. Week 2. Place 10 relay towers. Got it. Almost gonna get that. Energy alluviums. That should be pretty easy to do. I still have not done one type of reaction. It must be solidification. That has to be the one I haven't done. Here's the problem. This is why I need to actually start building more batteries. Yeah, that's going to actually just stall until it burns through, which is great. Like, my battery production is okay. But I need to be producing more batteries than I use, so that I can actually sell them. So, I guess we could start making another battery thing here. What do we need for battery? We need that big unit, right? Where is it? Packaging. We need a packaging unit for batteries. And we also need a refining unit. Do we have any on us? I can't actually tell until Fizz's comment goes away from my screen, but hey, welcome back. No, we don't. Okay, so we'll need a refining unit. We will need... I think we need a molding unit as well. Which I guess we had one on us, but... And a shredding unit, I think. I think this is all we need for making batteries. We'll find out. So we need... you. Where do I want to make this? On this side? Probably if I Yeah, I guess I have to put them over here. Maybe side by side. I gotta leave room for electricity at some point, though. You'll be fine. Which one did I just put out? This is refining. Yes, I think refining needs to go... I don't need this anymore. Into the modeling or molding unit. And then I need on the side of it, it's not in my hotbar, I need the shredding unit. Oh, I don't want to move that to depot. I hit the wrong button. Place. So you could go here. Yeah, because I think I want the electricity in the corner, if possible. And then we'll, I guess, sideways, because there should be enough room. Yeah, there's like 2. We'll put the packaging unit. We'll have to obviously rearrange all of this stuff. It will save as much space as possible by blocking outputs. Is there enough space there? This might be a problem. No, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. What am I thinking? Only one belt needs to come through this way. Right, because all we need to do is we're going to have to connect this one here. And then we'll connect this one here. This is me hoping I remember the formula. Because I might be doing this wrong. I'm gonna have to switch the placement of a couple of these things. Let me check real quick. What does this do? Or let me look at the formula. We can pin it. Oh, our new stronger batteries. We need our new stronger batteries. That's what we need. So we'll pin. Yeah, so we need refining into molding. Yes, and then we need shredding. I have it the right way. And that is Originium powder. Easy. Easy peasy. We should have... Well, I say we should have a stupid amount of Originium, but... we actually don't. I need to go set up some more Originium mines. Okay. We want to go this way. To this way. Oh, no, that's wasteful, actually. Wait a minute. Super wasteful. Oh, God. Get on the right belt. You know, if I was in top-down view, this would be so much easier. There we go. But I don't want to be in top-down view. It would be faster if I just connected it right there, but I don't know if I want to use any of the other slots before I expand and move this stuff, so I'll let it take the extra few seconds. And get over here. You will go here. And you will go here. You need to be this, which, I mean, we have a lot right now. For now. And you need to be this. And very, very soon, we should have better batteries coming along. Which, let's see. Does this take the better batteries yet? It does. Okay, cool. So I'm fine with our power consumption right now. I think I'll just let the other thing eat all of our old batteries. And both of these use SC. I'll just use, like, some of the SC for this, some of the SC for that. Well, we'll just use them for selling right now. Because they do sell for more. And then once our outposts are all maxed up, then I'll just go back to selling the lesser ones. Or, I guess, we could just stop making the lesser ones if we get more Ferium mines in general. Then we just don't have to worry about it. Which will need more power consumption for that, so eventually we'll just upgrade into that direction. It'll all kind of work naturally. Okay. So we don't need to work on this anymore. Let's get off of this quest. Don't want to unlock that. We could unlock the farm, but I think we do need to just continue this. But if we need to continue this, I need to level characters. So this button. We're gonna have to. Where's it here? Exchange. Oh, these are expiring? Well, I should probably use the ones that are expiring anyway, right? It'd be kind of a waste not to.
Prepped and primed. Let's hit it, team.
Let's see how this plays. I have not navigated this team at all, so who knows? It's going to be a learning curve.
Got my eyes peeled.
But this is the most powerful character in the game right now, so it shouldn't be a problem. The only problem I have, and I realized this in her tutorial, is that there is so much going on, right? There are so many bright animations that sometimes I can't see the enemies underneath her flames, and I just get hit by stuff. Especially because the enemies themselves happen to be red half the time, and their actions are red. Like, there's a debuff of her playing this character where her flames stop you from being able to see when you should be dodging.
Wasn't expecting anything less.
Victory goes without saying.
We are getting there. Slowly, but surely.
Though, actually, she probably even better when the enemies get harder in Wuling. All of them were blue. Still, I won't be able to see the red dodge thing necessarily, but they're blue, so at least I'll be able to see what they're doing more. I'm gonna need way more than this. I'm gonna need way, way, way more than this. No, not that one. This one. Maybe I should, because I know I'm gonna have to use it all. I would just use all 5 of the temp ones.
Watch your step, people.
Don't mind me. I'll keep up with you.
Don't go too far, Mr. Dolly!
That guy's going right after me right away. Oh my god, when you start comboing her though,
Just as I predicted.
I'm gonna save her ult
Victory goes without
for the
saying.
start of the next one. This should make it just go a lot faster. She's so strong though, maybe we could just do the 60. Maybe we could just do the 60.
Got my eyes peeled for an opening.
Your end is nigh!
Hardly counts as warm-up.
Great job! We've all done our part for Endfield.
Okay. Let's see, does this bring her up? Because I do need to promote her before we start blowing everything on experience. Oh, you know what? I probably could have just done that in there. They probably let you menu in there.
I hate fools. Come on, let me do something for Endfield. So this is what an elite debriefing looks like. Truly eye-opening.
So close.
Get a new assignment.
Come on, let me do something for Endfield.
Screw it. Let's see how hard the 61 is.
This is our chance to learn
Or how long it takes. Though we need to not get hit. That's important. These guys are gonna hurt a lot. Enjoy shorter combo skill down. Okay. Okay. Let's just combo then.
Watch your step, people.
Don't mind me.
Why not?
I'll keep up with it.
Oh, it's got that guy. Oh, ow. Immediate damage. Immediate damage. I hate that guy.
Wolves, let's feast.
I need healing.
Cut my breath again.
Oh my god, that's not a lot of healing.
Please help, Mr. Dolly!
Mistakes were made. I knew we did not want to come in here. Range. Dude, get out of here. Ow. Ow. Oh my god, we've done like nothing to this big guy.
None shall live.
Yep, we didn't have the time. I do it. We need level, we need gear. How would you develop a sentient beaver race? I'm not even gonna answer that. First off, I don't know. I would just be throwing out hypotheticals. Secondly, beavers are sentient if you're using the word literally. I think you mean sapient like humans. Thirdly, why? That's the most thing I'm going to say. I actually don't even want to know your why. At all. That was more of what's going on in my head. Those three things. You can put your why. I'm not going to say you can't. I'm just like, my brain just like, you ever see the Keenan and Kel show? Probably not, because you don't really engage in too many things from before you were old enough. But there's Keenan Thompson. He did this a lot, even in Good Burger, and his whole thing would just be like, why? I guess we're doing this.
Are we setting off now?
Because they build stuff? So do termites. Do you want a sapient termite race? You know who also builds stuff? Humans. We're number one. Let's go.
Watch your step, people.
Don't mind me. I'll keep up with your tempo.
Please help, Mr. Dolly! Incredible move!
We already know what sapient termites would look like? We don't, actually. Because if they were sapient, they wouldn't be a hive mind. These things actually are not compatible with each other. Maybe pseudo hive minds. Right? They could be like communists who aren't really hive mind, but well, I wouldn't even say communists. They could be like just your average woman. This is not saying anything about women in general, but this is the modality of the average woman is conformity. That's probably the closest you could be. Whereas, like, once something is the accepted thing, you just repeat it. But also, everything's a pseudo hive mind. None of them are actually a hive mind, in the way that we say it, right? They get their orders like marching troops, but none of them are actually a hive mind. They're not like the Borg, where they're relaying all information from to each other and functioning as a single unit. Which you could argue is a form of sapience, but maybe something beyond that. We'll do another one of these before I have to go run into the promotion stuff. I think, hopefully 2 of these is enough.
Got my eyes peeled for an opening. Don't mind me.
I wanted to fight the boss today. That was our actual goal, was to fight the boss today. But instead we ended up building. And when I say, like, we don't actually know something, I mean that literally. We have models, we have theories of what things would do, but unless it's literally been built by
Just as I
nature,
predicted.
I knew we
because
could do it.
evolution is a form of complexity, which means you have to take into account that there are unpredictable natures of that. We really just don't know what would be made if it hasn't been made. It's all guesswork. All of it's guesswork. Well, I mean, because it's all guesswork, it's science fiction. Just do your best guesswork. It doesn't really matter too much what other people think about it. Right? It's all hypothetical evolution. Just like how people will make like hypothetical entire other routes for evolution on different planets or whatever, right? Where they start from a cell and try to just guess where things would have went based on the conditions of that planet. You know, it doesn't matter how realistic it's going to be. Nothing's going to be realistic if it hasn't been made because we just don't know. We can't know. Things in nature are far more complex than we give it credit for. Somebody can be born missing entire sections of their brain that we think are necessary for functionality. And sure, they might be functionally handicapped, right? Like they might have an IQ of 60, but our current medicine would think they should be dead, but they still go through a whole life having children and everything, missing a otherwise crucial section of their brain. We don't know jack squat about how any of this actually works. We're still learning. We're in a constant state of learning. So if you think it would be cool to be like beavers build things, this is the route I want to go into, go ahead and do it. Explore, discover. The only things we're even remotely sure on is more or less the macro scaled physical nature of things. So we definitely know what the limit, like the outer bound limitation is, but only the extreme outer bound limitations. If we never discovered a tardigrade, scientists would think that it's impossible for something of that structure to exist. Not because something couldn't, like, of a smaller form couldn't get to that size. Same with fairy flies. There are flies that are just hard to, like, notice by the naked eye. And we're like, there's no way something that was bigger could get that small eventually. Which is what happened to both tardigrades and fairy flies. They would just think that's not possible. But it happened over extremely long periods of time. Okay, you...
Looking for me?
A strong team is one without any weakling. So this is what an elite debriefing looks like. Truly eye-opening.
What do we need for Ascension? We're gonna need more mushrooms. So maybe instead of running the promotion stuff first, we'll go get our mushrooms, because I only have enough for one. It's 25 each. I'm gonna need 50 total. So I need 40 more. Okay. Okay, we'll go here, there. I think that's fine. I think this is a good route. We spent this entire session just trying to get this team going. No, it was not entirely. We did a important quest, or an important quest, a singular important quest, and that was the outpost upgrade. And we got batteries going on the higher scale batteries, so this hasn't all just been grinding characters. Because typically grinding characters is something I would prefer to do off stream.
Light only impedes our operation.
This is not the direction I wanted to go at all. It's typically something I want to do off stream, but I also just like really want to get this team running. What level are you? Do I have to use the scan to tell what level you are? 40? That's a lot. Maybe we'll come back. Down? It is down, okay. Was that it? I came all this way for one? I need 4 more! It's a ripoff! In fact, oh, you know what? I bet.
Need me to do some trimming?
It's because this is where I picked them before, they haven't fully respawned. What level are you? 35? Yeah, we can fuck this guy up. Let's go.
Watch your step, people. Let's go. I have a menu.
Like that. Twilight!
Everyone's chipping in. Here we go.
Ow. A lot of unnecessary damage. I don't care. Ow. I don't know this hitboxes. I'm just getting hit like crazy.
I'm better now.
I don't like this enemy. At all. Absolute skill issue on my part, but I don't like this.
Don't go too far, Mr. Daddy. Wow, perfect execution. Melting flame.
There we go, we dodged something.
Wasn't expecting anything less.
Guess I'll join your celebrations.
Part of it is I have to get used to piloting this character. I know that for sure. I was getting a lot better at dodging with Avuena, because you get locked into animations, so you have to kind of start getting a feel for where is the break in the animation, when should you stop something to be able to dodge. It takes 10 hours for 2 of the mushrooms needed for level 90 characters to grow. Ah. Oh my god, that's awful. That's farming stuff. Like, can we farm those mushrooms? I think, yeah, because we can get seeds from them. That's, obviously it doesn't make it faster, but we gotta do stuff to make it more efficient, more effective for the time you're using. You only need 8, that's not bad.
who like...
Get a little
Okay.
sleep.
Give me another spot. I know there has to be way more of those on the map than I actually picked up. How many people are even interested in the Batman 2? I don't know. Go ask their market research team. I wasn't interested in the first one. Definitely not interested in the second. I don't hear anybody talking about it, but I also don't interact with as many people in my day-to-day life as I used to before moving here. And that's because my in-person crowd isn't in this area, and I haven't really built up a huge one yet. I do talk to some random people, but like my ear's not to the ground like it was just a couple years ago. I do still get some normie takes from some of my friends in like Messenger and on Facebook, but I hardly ever open up Facebook. I mostly just keep it for Messenger. But I haven't heard anything about the Batman 2, so couldn't tell you. Other than like maybe not hearing anything is a sign in its own. Oh, I don't have that area yet. This is to me last time. Because I need to do the quest that gives me that bridge. Okay. I think these guys are just going to have to stay at this level. But I'm going to need blue stuff. You know, I probably have a ton of pity currency. Right? Maybe I should spend it all on blue stuff. Consider the benefit of me just spending all of my pity currency. I don't have a lot. I already spent it all. Probably getting, yeah, I probably used it getting Lave where she is. I can still get some blue stuff. It's not bad. It's 120. It's not bad at all.
Looking for me? You finally remember something?
A strong team is one without... This feels
Definitely
like
want
stacking
this.
up credits.
This is always important.
Just not the kind you get from class.
Let's get his equal node. Then let's get our support stuff first. Ooh, combo trigger, stagger. Obviously, it's ult. Ult is the thing that we need to upgrade the
This
most.
feels like stacking up credits. Just not the kind you get from class.
And probably this one. I don't think we really need this. The stagger wouldn't be bad. I don't know if it actually increases the stagger though. Does it show next level? It doesn't.
Echo.
See what he can do. He's going to be basic attacking a
Skills
lot, so
truly
that's going to be
mastered
important to
shall
get.
be used in situations that are truly desperate.
Probably going to want his combo trigger.
Skills truly mastered shall be used in situations that are truly desperate.
And I probably this and this, I think. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. 'Cause
Skills
we're not
truly
going to be using his ult
mastered
too
shall
much.
be used in situations that are
A strong team.
Looking for me? You
I really want to get her level higher, though. But I also just don't want to continue to keep doing this. I guess we could just burn the rest on her. Or what do you mean burn the rest? I'm already low. Frick. Frick. Is there experience packets in anywhere else that I haven't gotten them yet? Like here. Yes. I got like $1 million. Let's just blow it. All this stuff is fairly cheap anyway. Let's get our blue stuff too, why not? Should have done this first. All of this money brought to you by the fact that Kefnet had another 400% day.
I hate fools who like to micromanage. Thank goodness you're not one of them.
How many people did you insult by thinking High School DxD feels like watching Foo Fight? I don't fucking know. Didn't insult me. But also, to insult somebody means they have to care about your opinion, so consider that.
So, how's that for my real...
Not that I'm saying I don't care about your opinion, but I mean, I don't care about either of those shows either. That's why I wasn't insulted, but considering other people, they have to care about your opinion to be insulted, so probably nobody.
I hate
You know,
fools who
actually,
like
maybe
to
that's not the case.
micromanage.
I know that a lot of people get
goodness, you're
insulted
not
way
one
too
of them.
easily. Maybe for other people, it's not that they have to care about somebody's opinion. That's how I work. I can't be insulted by somebody if I don't care about their opinion. That might not be how most people work. I have to reconsider that. Because a lot of people get offended way too easily. But it also might be that people care about strangers' opinions way more than they should. That could also be the case. This could be a very complicated situation. Okay, we
solid
can only get up to
reference.
50 right now anyway.
I hate fools who like to micro...
Come on, let me do something for Enfield.
Trying to think. I got plenty
This
of
feels
those.
like
yeah.
stacking up credits. Just not the kind you get from class.
I'm trying to think who I want to promote. Probably Wolfguard. I think
get into it.
he's probably the better one of the two to promote here.
As you can see, Anmin, you trust me with the right tasks, and I let the results speak for themselves.
I hate fools who like to micromanage. Thank goodness.
Okay, and we need a set of gear. We need to start making those. I need blue gear. Which plane am I doing gear at? Is it the hub? Because I'll switch out my gear relays altogether. I think that's what I did on the other one. Of course, I'm using the blueprint one, which means it has the stupid little boxes on there. I need to remember to change them. Yes. It's this one. So we need to change this to this, but that means we also need to change, stop it, the item control port to that too, or else it won't let it through. Or I could also just like, hey, I can let that finish off. Get rid of the item control port. That would probably be helpful. Get rid of this too. I guess also, to be fair, just to put that out there, if I don't care about somebody's opinion, nobody should take that in offense. I don't care about almost anyone's opinion other than my own. I'll sometimes use other people's stuff to help inform my opinion, but I'm very picky in choosing, and what opinions I take from some people vary from person to person. Like, I don't care about even somebody whose opinion I care about, I don't care about all their opinions on everything. And I don't think most people should care about my opinion either, to be honest. That's just how I live my life. Oh my god, how long is it going to take for this to finish? Okay, it's soon. It's soon. But now I'm going to have to wait for this to empty out. I don't have to. I could just take it all. But I kind of do want to get the last of these if I can. Just take a little bit. But hey, soon we'll be able to get blue gear. Which isn't great, but it's better than what we have. In February, there's this movie coming out. Looks interesting, called Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die. I need to look at the trailer for that. I keep seeing, like, image previews and quotes and stuff from it. Like the type of ads you'll see on Twitter, but I haven't bothered to watch an actual preview of it. The ads have looked fine. They've looked intriguing, but I don't know if I'm interested until I think I watch the trailer. I watched a trailer for something recently. I'm trying to remember what it was. Oh! Something I was already interested in. I'm just probably not going to be able to see it during its theatrical run. The trailer for Iron Lung looked really fun. But I was already interested in watching Iron Lung. It's a passion project. It's going to be super accurate to the game. But I'm probably going to have to watch it whenever it gets to redistribution. Man, the gold level gear takes so long. Yeah, I bet it does. That's what I was like trying to tell this other streamer when she was asking. When I said gearing is fine, like gearing feels good. What's the end game? It's the economy. The problem isn't gearing your characters, because all the stats are kind of fixed, except for the refining. Like, there is some minor RNG, but there's also like a pity to the minor RNG, so you can eventually get what you want anyway. But like, if your economy's not running, which the economy's more than the money, it's all the things that are running in the ecosystem of human production, you're not going to have the materials you need to make your gear. That's going to be the holdup. Just got a depot deliver with no damage. No jumping, no teleport. Ooh. Honestly, though, okay, that one's fine. At first, I thought it was bad. because the route that I use, I know because it's always the same one, right? It's the really long one in the later area that starts from the north and you have to take it all the way south. And it looks like there has to be jumping involved, but if you don't hit the jump button, it doesn't count as jumping. So you can fall. There's a jump pad on the way that automatically jumps you across without you having to hit the jump button. And if you snake around, you can avoid the enemies on the path. You do not have to jump up the hill. Right? There's like some crates that it looks like you have to jump up. You do not have to jump up them. If you snake around and approach from the right side, you can actually just walk up the rocks and then up onto the crates. No jumping is necessary in that route. I found that out this morning. If that helps. What is the problem here? I see the problem here. Yeah, the help's good. I'm glad it was helpful. I'm like, I know the game is not going to just screw me and be like, you have to lose integrity if you don't zipline. There has to be a way, and I found it. When I do those, to make sure that I don't jump or anything, I literally one-hand it. Like, I take my other hand off the controller and only use the movement to see if I can figure out a route. The only time I'll bring my hand back is I'll bring my thumb back over just to adjust the camera when I need it. But I won't even grip the side. I will just move the camera like this. You guys can't see my hand, but my thumb is literally just hovering over it. Oh man, this takes long. Right, we only have a few. Now, part of the holdup was that I forgot to take these out. Because the system's stupid. If anything should have had the product checked, it should have been the second half, not the first. But to make a full set of blue gear, I'm going to need 200 of those. Yeah, it would probably be faster if I actually just made an entire another set of this, right? Oh, we got new no-set gear. Ah, crit rate is good. So good. We don't need a full set of these, though in the earlier things, I just happened to hop into full set because it's easier. You only need 3, right? Then we could fill a no-set that fits the stats we need for everything else. So if we need agility with crit rate, we can get an agility with crit rate. We have options. But I think before we jump into the boss, because I do still want to fight that boss before the stream ends. In like an hour and a half. I think we want a full set for Lei. If we get a full set for Lei, I could just give her stuff over to Akakuri. I think that's fine. Akakuri. What do I want for her? If the red biker jacket, I think this one has the fire boost, right? Yeah, no. Which is the one that gives the heat boost? I thought it was this one. Oh, I guess there wasn't one. Maybe I was just imagining that one was giving us heat boost. That's physical damage. We don't really need that. Arts damage. What's her main stat? She wants an agility set, so she wants the black one. If I'm going to start with one, she wants a black one. Got it. I was just about to ask what her main stat was, and you already answered it before I got to ask. Obviously, we'll get better sets, but as a starter, we'll get the plus physical damage one. Just because it also gives 50 agility. Okay, well, this is going to take a while, and I don't want to, as her basic combo, do physical. Yeah, pretty much everybody does physical if they're a weapon user, right? It's the guys who are the equivalent of the catalyst users don't ever do physical. And then the people who are physical have skills and art stuff that are physical. That's what makes them different from everybody else. I think that's how it works, right? Give me more precise information if that was incorrect. Because that's how I've been playing. And things have been kind of mostly working because I've been playing that way. Yeah, I think we want to make another one of these. I also think I want to make it by hand. No, that sounds correct? Okay. I want to make it by hand because where the pylon is fine in this unit. This is just using too much space to have these stupid little contraptions here. And even then, I don't need the pylon there. I could put it off to the side. This is like, look how much space this is wasting. You only need one space for the belt. It's like, yeah, it takes time to process anyway. But I don't need it backlogging that much stuff onto my belt. It can stay inside the pack. That's what I always hear people like, oh, you might as well leave the space because it takes a couple seconds for it to process. It's like, yeah, but then you have things on your belt, which means it's not inside your storage, which means you're not using it for something else. That's inefficient. It's completely inefficient. So what do we need? Could send it into a protocol stash. That is also true. I could also start it from a depot bus if I wanted to have this whole thing attached to one of these, but I don't really have... So it doesn't loop to the core? I kind of want it to loop to the core right now, though. At least right now. Maybe later. Same with, like, the depot bus. Like, I could always, if I wanted to go back into the depot, I could just put it into there. This functionally works as a protocol stash if I put the output one on here. I could have it come out of it. Also an option. But we've got space, so I'm just going to build this somewhat symmetrical one over here. I don't care. I'm going to eventually just tear all this stuff down and start over once I have access to the full space. So we need refining unit and a shredding unit. We have a gearing unit, but we need And we have a molding. No, we don't need a gearing. We need a molding. We need the other one. Where is it? Okay, refining. Need. Shredding. Shredding was the other thing. And packaging. Packaging unit is what we need. And everything else we have. So let's get this started. First things first is our refining unit, which we're just going to put exactly right here. Then our molding unit. The only one that can be further, technically, I think, is our shredding unit, because our shredding unit doesn't have anything to follow up, I think. Or no, wait. Do we not need a molding unit for this? What was the recipe? Oh, I don't need a molding unit. Why did I think I needed that? What was I making? Batteries. That was what I needed the molding unit for. I'm working on the wrong thing. I don't need this. Get out of here. Go back to the stash. I have a spare... Oh, wrong button. I keep hitting the wrong buttons. I have a spare one in case I need it. Where is our shredding unit? Oh, I could be more efficient on this. Let's move this one. Like, I put this in the corner. But, like, I don't need those other two belts at all right now. Or probably ever. And then we need our packaging unit. Oh, you know what? Because that conveyor belt's so long, if I put a depot bus here, this would be faster. We would get the stuff in our pack faster. Okay, do I have a depot bus? Did I not do... Did I not unlock it? Oh, I guess technically that is the depot bus, the depot out. Maybe I have to make one. Depot loader. There we go. I thought, like the other stuff, they were just going to give you one of each for free. Oh. It's not facing the right way. It's like, why wouldn't it let me place it? Okay. There we go. That's gonna go into there. Packaging is what I'm supposed to be using, right? No, it's a gearing unit. I used the wrong one. Darn it, they look... I was supposed to use a gearing unit. They look freaking the same. That's fine. I will probably need it for something else in the future. Do I have one on me? I do. It's actually in my hotbar. At least the belts auto-connect. Okay, okay. So, refining unit needs the blue. And you need the Originium. Now, having two of these should make this go a lot faster. We'll check our backpack. What is our rate at? 62. Is where we were, but I think that's all from the other one. I don't think we've actually started moving it into the depot bus yet. Why is it not doing? Currently placed materials can't be used. Oh, it's that thing. I put a shredding unit instead of a refining unit. That was the problem. Okay, wait. We'll fix this. We'll fix this. Shh, it's okay, it's okay. It's okay. Belt. Belt, belt. Or, no, actually we wanted that anyway. I don't have a refining unit on me, do I? Go into the depot. Nope, I'm gonna have to make a refining unit. Were they both refining units? I thought we were using two separate ones. That's why I only made one. Okay. Okay. They were identical units. See, I would have had this problem if I actually just followed the blueprint. But now I have to take all these, move them to the depot. Now we can start doing it. I was wondering why our production speed didn't increase at all. It's because I fucked up. It's simple as. For simple stuff like this, it is probably better that I do fuck up and I learn the recipes instead of just using the blueprints over and over. Because if I just do it like this, instead of using their stupid blueprint that has these item control ports, it's faster, and if I need to change this, changing it's faster. It's too much work changing their blueprint. So I should just learn it. I should just do it right and learn it. Now how is production going? We're up to 74. I want to see that tick to 75. Do I have a protocol stash? Your idea for this side is probably a good idea, because that is a long-ass conveyor belt. Do I have one on me? I do. Okay. I'm going to take your advice on that. There's not enough room for it directly. I want it there. I think. Oh, no, there's enough room. I forgot you could go to the edge. How far back can we be? We could be here. That's fine. So we need to go to the transport belt. We need to stash it. And I'll bulk stash the other one after we get this going. It won't let me. Because I have it backwards. Obviously. Obviously, that's the problem. Inputs and outputs need to be facing each other. Standard male-female. Okay. Where's the bulk output button? Or bulk action, bulk action, bulk action. Do I have to be in 3D view to do bulk actions? How do we get into 3D? There we go. This whole thing would probably be easier if I had done this in 3D to begin with. It probably would have taken a lot less time. I probably also would have noticed I didn't have the right units if I was doing this in 3D. Because it's easier to see the name of everything. Though I still thought I needed a shredding, so that wouldn't have helped there. Like, I thought I needed the wrong unit to begin with. This one could be way more efficient. I don't know why I have this set up like that. Oh, because these were set up originally, and I didn't want to make more, so I just ended up routing those around. That's why. But I guess I could just make this closer to that. Whatever. Where are we at for gear? 87. It's not going to speed it up terribly, though. It's just getting... Oh, the stash! The stash isn't powered! It's just too far! Okay. Okay. I see the issue. I don't want to put another thing. See how much faster it is if I actually bother to use the top-down mode? I should just get in the habit of always going into it. Like, it's fun to move it around in third person, right? I guess it's all third person, but in the 3D, to actually just like move the stuff around. But the factory stuff is just way quicker to do it in top-down. I'm not going to see my stuff if I'm not in here. 100. We can make two things now. We can actually craft. So you said we need agility, so we want this gear set. Got it. We'll make the jacket first. And then we'll make the gloves. And we'll have another 50.
I hate fools who like to micromanage.
Or another 100 technically to wait for.
The weight won't slow down my attacks. Flame-resistant coating.
Also means we can start getting you some gear. You can have her ult stuff. Actually, don't know what your main set is. I don't care right now. I just need you to have something. It's also, yellow is agility, right? Is that what it was? Yeah. She's an agility main as well. Got it. You're a strength. That's good to know. Obviously, your intellect
Looking for
and
me?
agility. What?
Looking
No.
for me?
Her main
You
stat's
finally remember
intellect.
Something?
Is there a good reason why she wants the agility one over the intellect? I get it, because the intellect is going to make her fire burn more, right? If this was Genshin, she's somebody who would prefer elemental mastery. Agility would be... Is it crit? Does agility increase your crit? Does that do anything at all? Because if I was applying this to another game, right? Intellect would be your elemental mastery. Agility would be your crit mains. Strength would be your attack builders, right? Is there a reason why she would prefer agility over intellect in this game? Because it says her main stat is intellect. I guess we're just gonna go for now. I'll look up a build for her later. Like when we get to the purple and higher gearing, I'll look up what build she wants, but okay, let's go get our freebies. Oh no, 50's the highest we can get anyway. I was thinking I needed more leveling stuff, but is there a game all about crafting that you would be interested in? I don't know. I've no clue. I know that there's plenty of games that are all about crafting. I just don't know which ones you'd be interested in. You have very peculiar tastes. Let's see. What do I want to do while we're waiting on this? I guess since we have to wait anyway, we could go unlock farming. Actually be productive. Though I guess technically we are being productive. We have factory production lines doing things. What's going on here? Why is this stalled? Clogged. Why are we clogged? Where is the clog here? Yeah, but that also still doesn't tell me anything. Oh my god, did I put a modeling unit when I needed to put something else there instead? Or a molding unit? What do we need? We need that. Oh, I'm getting the wrong thing. No wonder we're clogged. I had a similar problem over here. Okay. 3D view. We need to stash this. We'll just put a new belt down. What do we get those from? Because I thought we needed a molding unit there. But I guess it's not a molding unit. Was it a fitting unit? Was that what I needed there? That's the only other thing I can think of, so let's put a fitting unit there. Yes, it was fitting unit. See, sometimes you think you got the whole thing set up, but I put the wrong unit there. But that means I also now need to move all that to the depot. I've got 50 of those for whatever, I guess. No wonder I was just, like, stacking up so much of this ore. I'm like, I've got way too much. It's because I wasn't actually using it. I'm gonna need to get more mining sites. Like, there's no way I should have had several thousand of it if I was using it. Is there a video game where you play as a swindler? Like, where the whole game is hustling people? I don't know. I've never seen one. Good thing my thermal bank was running off of the other batteries and not the one I thought I was producing this whole time. Half of this stream has just been me failing to put the right factory nodes down. Okay, yeah, I gotta go pick those. Perform an update. And you'll be momentarily disconnected during this period. Oh, maybe the game will decide when our stream ends for me. Oh. Do I already have enough of those? I don't know. I'm gonna go pick them anyway. I'm gonna go pick the one she wanted me to. Because I could always use more. Why does somebody put like a shock tower? Or like one of the omnidirectional ones here? That's weird. This is not a place for it. I do have seed picking units. I don't really want to put the seed picking units down yet though. I know I could just like buy the seeds from somebody though. I think I'm just gonna do that instead. It's faster. Just buy all of his seeds. We'll probably need them all for something. A carbon. Well, I guess I have some. Yeah, let's just make all of them. We'll make some tart peppers, why not? That's a bugflower seed. Where is the plot that I just made? Oh, down here? I already placed one, but apparently it didn't like the fact that I placed it before I entered here. Oh, there was no point placing that in the hotbar. Why did I do that? Can't use the hotbar in here. I thought they'd let me to. This looks like a special zone. Guess not. Oh wait, you know what? I can. Duh, I just do this. Use the hotbar anywhere. You just have to switch to AIC mode. Speaking of, not blueprints. I need to be inside the and any of the yellow circles. I could go to a teleport. I could go back to my sub pack. I need to check how our production is. It's got to be enough for another piece of gear by now.
Arknights.
You know, as long as it doesn't kick us from the actual game, like if it sends us a title, we can continue streaming. If it closed this game, though, that would have ended the stream on its own. Because that's how streaming from the PlayStation works.
Arknights.
Current free 10 pulls a day in Uma has been nice. Oh yeah. I got I love in Uma how you can just get past banner characters randomly. They just kind of go into the pool. I ended up getting the bridal Bioma Top Gun randomly off of a 10 pull. the free one. Like, I don't even particularly care about the current character on banner. Got 2 Timemo copies. Okay, cool. Yeah, yeah. Well, that's the cool thing. Like, you don't even have to really care about the current character, right? Just pull. They're free. They give them to you. It's not like they're tickets. It's literally only a button. You're wasting out if you don't hit it, and you might get something cool that you missed, or dupes for a character you like. Especially in a game where dupes just become credits and you need a lot to upgrade things. Hoping for the alt Rudolph? Yeah. I think I got that one. The recent one? I did like literally one pull on the Symboli Rudolph banner that happened not too long ago, and I got her in that one pull. I sent a screenshot to one of my friends to piss them off. See, only other banner you summoned on lately was the Halloween Rice Shower one. Oh, yeah. I also summoned on that one. I didn't get Rice Shower, but I did get the one of the two I wanted more anyway. I got the Mummy Super Creek. Okay, so that should
Looking for
be...
me? You finally remember something?
the last of the stuff she needs.
The weight won't slow down my attacks. Flame-resistant coating.
It also means you have stuff now. You're not completely naked. The game's giving me just too much Rice Shower in general. Like, I have a lot of regular Rice Shower. I think she's probably one of my highest starred units. They gave her to me 3 or 4 times during the very start of the game. But she's so hard to get going until you get something like Super Creek helps. Or Kitison helps too, just because Kitison has like the mood up. Or Tazna. You need like Tazna, I think that's her name. The trainer card. The stuff that actually improves her mood because it just crashes for no reason. Okay. Well, we finally got the thing we want. And also, I forgot what the schedule was here today. So, I think we're going to do it. We're going to go fight the boss, and then we're going to clear out. I think we should be able to fight the boss. Where is the nearest teleport here? Now, I hope this boss is actually way easier with this character.
See that?
Yeah, that's where we want to go. Not that it wasn't hard doing with Abuela, but this character's supposed to be stronger, so. If this boss doesn't feel easier, I'm gonna feel like I got ripped off. Oh, now I'm suddenly cold.
I didn't expect this.
Get my jacket.
The stump of the great oak turned out to be a huge hollowed area. These Originium formations seem incredibly ordered. There is a sense of bizarre beauty to them.
Amalgamation of giant ankyloid remains. I work carefully.
Ow.
It's making a major move! Try to interrupt it!
Well, I've been doing a lot of damage in phase 1, but phase 1 isn't the bad phase.
None shall live.
It's reassembling itself. The color of its halo has changed too. Be careful. What a tough one! Quick, get to the sapling. It's blasting out shockwaves. Good thing
Oh,
we have the
frick.
saplings here.
Frick, I forgot about that. Oh no, I went the wrong direction.
Don't go too far, Mr. Dolly.
That's okay, we have this.
Deal with its
We'll be
minions
fine.
first. They're a pain. Here we go. On this. Be careful.
Ah. I hit the cross too much.
Victory strategy. Engage.
These, Mario 64 Bowser mechanics. Now I'm in the right spot. Okay, we still have another phase.
Again? It has 3 components, so this should be its final form. Stay alert.
Can I not hurt him yet now? Oh, yes, no, he goes invisible.
How many tricks does it have?
I forgot that he goes invisible.
Don't go too far.
And you have to hit him to regain visibility.
Let's feast.
Take cover. Now, let's team up. Let's team up. Up to you. Incinerate. Inferno. Shoot. Cinder.
Avoid the bullet hell. So, this is both better and worse than Ave went up. Better because just overall you do more damage with your basic attacks and stuff. Worse because he keeps running from your skill. And with Avawena, as long as you're still kind of in range, you can pull all of them back to you even if he runs away. So you're just losing a lot of skill damage against him. It was still useful for getting through his minions faster, though. I think overall better. Just kind of dumb in that one spot. See, you got my Surtur on full gold gear now. Gotta do some damage testing later. Nice, nice, nice. We'll eventually get there. What's the set bonus? I'm sure it's a heat-based set bonus
sprouted from the ground.
that you're doing. But yeah, having a 3-piece with a single off-piece, I think is a good gearing system.
Just
I like
the sapling nurtured
this
by
gearing
growing
system
in the camp.
much better than most of the other games like this. Especially because a lot of them are just
Sprouted
like
from the heart of this great oak stump. I believe
even Hoyo rips
the
Hoyo,
tree
right?
has
Like
answered your
Genshin
call,
created a gearing
Administrator.
system, and everybody's gearing system is like Genshin. Even the echoes in Wuthering Waves are still kind of like Genshin's
Does
gearing
that
system.
mean the
You can
Great
just get
Oak
them in
lives
different
again?
ways.
This is like the best thing ever.
This is a better
It's gonna
gearing
make
system. This is like a
everyone in camp
traditional
so happy.
RPG gearing system. Like, it just feels like I'm playing a Final Fantasy or something. Not the really fun turn-based ones that I like, but like I said, this reminds me a lot of 15 at times.
Mobilized it, Administrator. All of these Originium formations and the Great Oak itself are responding to the Endman's command.
That thing we fought. It's probably the Angelos that Jenner and her people kept talking about, right?
Yes. And we're fortunate it wasn't at its peak state.
Triangulos.
That battle might have turned out differently.
These Originium formations look really natural.
Someone must have excavated this tunnel, but it has been neglected.
We finally reached the end of it.
See, that was one of the ones where I'm like, for the most part, they've given you enough space that if you run, it doesn't cut them off. But that one got cut off if I didn't stay there.
Wow. Just look at this place.
There's a few parts where it happens, but otherwise they've done really good level design and pacing their dialogue to the level design.
According to the earlier records, these formations
Of course, that may
were
not be their
probably
fault. That could just be
created during the
localization,
explosion.
right?
It was
Those
the
lines
only
might have been
option we
shorter
had.
in
Left
the
a wound
original
that never
language,
healed,
and
even
it just
to
took
this day.
longer for them to get them out in
Simply
English.
unimaginable.
That's something
To
I think about a
that
lot.
such resplendent
Because
beauty
I
lies
complain
beneath the
Star
scar.
Rail constantly cuts themselves off.
I guess fate
Like, is
brought
that their fault
everything
though?
together.
Maybe the line was just
After
a
all
lot
these
shorter in
years,
Chinese.
This place has returned
That
to
might
what
be
it
the
looked
case
like
here too.
before
Maybe the line was
Originium
just a
opened.
lot shorter in Chinese.
No one could have foreseen this. Endman,
It's still their
your
fault.
past self left a choice here. That past self
Because it's their
probably
game.
did not realize that.
They should have more quality
After all
control
these
over the
years,
localization if it's
The
causing them to
same
cut themselves
choice
off.
would create a path for us on this day. So yes, fate has indeed brought
Plus
everything
30 arts
together.
intensity when the wearer applies combustion or
There were
corrosion, gain
times
heat or
when I
nature
felt that
damage, plus
everything was
50%
just.
for 10 seconds.
Well,
Dimension effects can't be stacked.
Nothing much.
Okay, that's cool.
I guess. Let's get moving, Endman.
Obviously, it's when the wearer does it, so there's no added benefit for the fact that like the team I'm using right now has a nature person in there. But it does seem fitted for the type of playstyle that I want to use for this character in general.
And new horizons.
Oh yeah, that's right, we got potential
Go.
for the end bit.
Trial that's yours.
Perlica, I'm right here. I'm right here. You don't need to text me. No, I don't feel like reading these right now. But these are the ones that give quests, so I probably should. If I don't activate them, we won't have the quest. Especially because this is a great stopping point too. This should have been the stopping point for the last stream, but I just didn't want to fight the boss. So it got moved to the stopping point for this stream. And I'll try to remember to read all of these later. I left a lot of people unread.
Where should we go next?
Oh, that's to be continuing this mission. We'll save that. We'll save that. Mail. Oh, compensation. Thank you, thank you. For the hotfix. I will take that. That will go into our Yvonne pulls.
Still waiting for something?
Like, I know having a universal support, like the next character on Banner, would probably be the better thing to have for the account, but I just really want Yvonne. Plus, I know that Yvonne can work both as a main and sub DPS, like a main or a supportive sub DPS, so that could be kind of cool to have long term. Especially if we end up getting Last Rite at any point in time, we'd have a whole, what's it, solidification team? Whole cryo team, that could be cool too. No, I don't want to do that right now. We have access to hers. Cool. We can fight the Triagulos again. Don't wanna. Not till I need to. Is there any reason to? It just looks like it gives good drops and experience. Well, I guess first time clear. We get a thing for first time clear. Does this give you... Do we have like boss tokens that we need? Is that in this game? Do I need them for like the end of potential or like the end of the skill trees or whatever? Like other similar games have? There's got to be some reason why you got to fight those guys. They can't just be there for higher rate drops of multiple things. It looks like it should be a Trounce domain, is all I'm saying. I think that's everything. I don't think we got any standard pulls or anything, right? No. Okay. We don't need to pull anyway. We got a good operator.
Originium will carve a path for us.
Over here.
Looking for me?
Are we still level? No, of course. We have to do that quest that we just unlocked to be able to get higher level. That's fine. I'm fine with sitting at 50 for a while. Okay. That was the stream. Thank you all for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't know what the schedule is going to be for the rest of today. Maybe we'll do something later. If we do, I'll let you guys know. Take it easy.